when you're little, and okay, let's face it, sometimes when you're big, birthdays are a big deal.
Remember taking cupcakes to school to celebrate? It was always a big deal.
Eva, I never got to do that because I have an August birthday. Chef Amy Sherman from the Spartan Culinary Classroom has a few kids with summer birthdays, so she's here with some ideas. You can
kids with
relate.
summer birthdays.
Absolutely.
So yeah, they are all in the summer. So they usually bring something in the winter time, but then I try to make the summer birthday exciting and fun. And you know, they expect a lot since I'm a pastry chef.
They know what mom can do.
Oh, right. Look at what you got here today.
Well, I have some great ideas, and I really want to tell our West viewers that there are some great tricks. You don't have to be a great baker to make a great cake, and there is no shame in your game to use a box cake mix.
That is so good to hear,
Yeah,
because
I
you're
do that all
using
the
that
time,
mix
yeah.
and really putting the artistry in the appearance and
And
making
in some of
it
the fillings
unique.
and make some other neat things. So what the trick is with box cake mix is that you doctor it up. So you don't follow the recipe on the back, and I'll have all these recipes online this afternoon, but you use different ingredients. So instead of using oil, let's use real unsalted butter. Let's add an extra egg to add some richness. Let's put some real vanilla extract in it to bump up that great vanilla flavor in a white cake. Absolutely.
Follow the rules.
I'm a rule follower also.
I love
Don't
to hear
follow
that.
the rules. In fact, just
Okay.
ignore them and add some other ingredients that are going to kind of get rid of that little bit of that artificial taste that a box cake mix has. Adding those ingredients are going to doctor up and make it great. And the beautiful thing about a box cake mix is it is foolproof. I let my kids make this and they never screw it up. And I'm going to inform my West viewers today that Amy was a little bit harried yesterday and the kids wanted food and they wanted dinner and they wanted to go swimming, and I screwed up this mix and I added 6 eggs instead of 3. Turned out perfect.
Oh, so foolproof too.
Foolproof.
I like
I'm
to hear
telling you
this.
what, it's
Okay,
great. So
let's
this
start
is
with
the
this
fluffy
concoction.
pink cake, and this is a great cake. So what I've done here, you can see on the outside of the cake here, we have what is called a crumb coat. So you put a coat of whatever frosting you want to use on first, and then put it in the fridge and let it get firm, and that's going to seal in all your crumbs so that the cake is going to look beautiful.
It's
okay?
a classic white cake.
White
Yeah,
cake,
white
yep, and this
cake.
has raspberries inside. So then, to make this beautiful decoration, you're gonna take a pastry bag and get the biggest fluted tip you can find, okay? And all you're gonna do is do these little swirls, they're just circles. That's it. Anyone can do this, your child could do this, it's no big deal. And the beautiful thing about something like this is there is no pattern, it's very random. So it looks a little bit messy, but that's part of the beauty of it.
Now, Amy, did you make that frosting?
I did. This is a buttercream frosting.
Okay.
We'll have the recipe online, but you could use whatever recipe you like to use at home. Just put a couple drops of red food coloring in.
Okay, let's move on to this one because we know we have chocolate fans
Yes.
out there.
Yes.
This cake is money. Okay, so this is the cake I made for my daughter this year. My kids are getting a little bit older, so they're moving past like the super bright colored cakes, the crazy character cakes, and the most popular thing in our house is unfortunately candy. So my daughter really loves Reese's peanut butter cups. So this cake is a Reese's peanut butter cake. So we have that crumb coat on there again. And then this is a chocolate glaze. And all you have to do with this is pour it on.
Oh my God.
I know, isn't that
Is
decadent?
that just like chocolate bars you melted
It's
down?
melted chocolate bars with a little bit of butter and actually a little tiny bit of corn syrup to give it some flow. And then you just push it over the edge of the cake and it drips down. It's kind of cute.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that nice? And then to
Yum.
finish, I know, and plus it's more chocolate, right? So you can kind of go crazy.
Okay, so you're honest with us. Our cakes will look like this.
They will. And then take some, they have these new Reese's peanut butter cups that you can get at Family Fair, and they're tiny, mini Reese's peanut butter cups. They're already unwrapped, so you don't have to do that. And so,
Perfect snack.
Yeah, just pop them in right away.
well, that's
Immediate
unfortunately
pleasure.
what happens. But you can use these to decorate the sides of the cake, and it's going to cover up any kind of flaws that you might have, which I love. You just stick those right into your
Oh, so
buttercream.
this is a great job for the kids.
Yeah.
Yes, my daughter cut all of these in half last night for me and ate about half of them. But stick all these in the side, and then your cake is going to be gorgeous,
Okay.
beautiful, and delicious.
Okay, so I'm a big fan of fruit in dessert.
Me too.
That's kind of healthy, right?
Yeah,
Right.
the
It's
guilt-free
very healthy, right?
dessert.
It is actually a little bit healthier. Blueberries are full of antioxidants, and this is a blueberry trifle. So one of the problems
Trifle?
with trifle, and it's no trifle. But the problem with summertime birthdays is it's so hot out, and it's been so hot this week. So baking can be a real pain. My first recommendation is put the kids to bed and then bake the cake at night.
Yeah.
Let it cool overnight and then make it the next day. But if you don't want to bake, head out to Family Fair and buy an angel food cake. And you're going to chop it up, and then you're going to layer it in a beautiful glass bowl with some fresh blueberry sauce and some custard. A lot of people at home probably have tried this with a pudding mix, and that's fine. I'm going to give you the recipe for a homemade pastry cream that is to die for, that you can layer up in there. And it's just light in taste, not in calories, but it tastes amazing and it's perfect for a summer birthday. And you can just sprinkle the fresh fruit on top and you're ready to go.
Okay,
Well, we
so
got to try some.
we're gonna dig in.
Okay,
as we
what would
talk.
you like to try? Yeah, have some
I'm
trifle.
gonna take this right here. This is
No,
fantastic.
I'm going for the chocolate.
Okay, that sounds
This is
good. And I'll
great.
slice up a piece of
And
cake
these-
over here.
The ingredients you can get basically at the grocery store, at Family Fare.
All of these are available at Family Fare. They have some cute little birthday candles you can get that are gonna just finish off your cake nicely. This is our raspberry fluffy pink cake. It's super good.
Okay.
Yeah, so check them out and have a great
Holy.
summer birthday.
Okay, we're gonna eat, so we'll be right back. I promise.